All right. I don't know. We don't have anybody quite yet, but this is Chryssie Whitehead talking to you about Audition Mindset today. We're so excited just to mention right now again before we get some people on here, because I would love to see if anybody has any ideas or questions about how they feel about auditions. A lot of people have audition anxiety, and so that's definitely, hey Alexa, how are you, sweetie? Great, good, the number is increasing. So again, this is something that me and Alexis are going to be doing twice, hey Michelle, twice a week up until around mid-July, I'm thinking. I will be in Amsterdam for the next 2 weeks. Alexis is going to Cuba, but we are reachable on wireless. I know I am. So yeah, so just excited about Broadway Arts Camp. Okay, so Audition Mindset. How many people, which I'm so curious, is like how many people, when you say somebody calls you up, your agent calls you up, or you're looking in Backstage West, or you're looking in Actors Access, and you're like, I've got an audition. And then you go, oh God. Or you go, yes, awesome. Hey, Vinny. Hey, Robert. So with that in mind, for me, and I'm just going to pass on what's helped me and what my manager, also my late manager, passed on to me, was that auditions were really exciting for me. They were the time to be able to be the part. So whether or not you're auditioning for the ensemble, you get to audition, you get to do the choreography for what could be the potential choreography for the show, right? So then you get to go in and be a part of the show already. So the mindset that I had would be like, yay, I got an audition. Yay, I get to play the part today, or whatever that day is, right? So instead of it being like, oh God, will they like me? What are they looking for? Those are the death questions. Hey, Michael. Hey, Anna. Totally, Joshua, I hear you. You say, yes, awesome, but it took me forever to get there. Still waivers. Absolutely, I get that. But at the end of the day, let's say for all of you who are like, I'm still getting there, but it's so hard. Why don't you right now think about if I had a show that I wanted to cast, and you play casting director, and say that there's a story you want to tell, and then you're like, okay, great. I see this person, and this type of person playing these characters. I also see this type of ensemble. And then you're going to have an idea of how you want to cast it, right? And so all of a sudden, hey, bestie, hey, Lex. So all of a sudden you're my co-founder, Alexis, is watching, yay! But all of a sudden you're going, okay, you have an idea as a casting director or as a director or as a storyteller that you want to create something. You have an idea of what you want, right? Of course you do. We all have specifics of what we're looking for. So when us as dancers, actors, and singers, when we are not picked, we get so worried that it's us, and it's not you. They don't know you personally. They're just looking to fit a puzzle, right? To get all the pieces into one puzzle in their mind. And how many minds are there, right? Like, it's crazy. So for me, what helps me think is like, well, it's not personal. It's definitely not personal. So when you get an audition, you should go, yes, this is an opportunity for me to get to show all that I've been working hard to do. And that leads me to the next thing. How hard are you working? Audition anxiety, I think, comes a lot of times from when we're not really doing our work. We're not still in class, right? Yes, poofs be gone, Anna. Exactly. Like, when we're not in class, so like, for all the kids who are still in school, right? All the students, not kids. Say you're in college. It doesn't stop after college. And think about every single time you go up in front of your class, that it's a time to shine, and it's a time to show the work, and a time to share your story and audition. So that when you do get out in the real world and you are auditioning, it's no different. Everyone has an opinion on everything. This is something that I think is true. Hey, Robin. Yay. Everyone has an opinion on what they want in life. And you may not be what everybody wants. Do you like everybody? I mean, let's get real. Do we really like everybody? Not everybody gels with everybody, right? But we exist all together. Well, not everybody's going to like Chryssie Whitehead either, right? I had 200 auditions after a chorus line. And I booked one, you guys, one. A Sleep to Live infomercial, mattress commercial, after being on Broadway. So 200 auditions, people didn't want me. They weren't interested in me. But It wasn't me. It wasn't Chryssie Whitehead. It was just what I had to offer that didn't fit into their product, which it be a musical, whether it be a film, whether it be a TV show. I didn't fit into their vision. We're not all going to fit in their vision. So you might as well get that audition and go, woohoo! You know, like, all right, I may not be their cup of tea today, but I know my cup of tea. And that's the question. What is your cup of tea? Are you doing it? Are you taking your acting classes? Are you still in class? Are you doing improv? Are you taking your voice lessons? And if you can't afford it, then get a vocal tape and do your vocals every day in the car. When I was in LA for many years before Chorus Line, I studied with John DeLuise. Oh, that's a good question, Lex. So how do you work on being less result-oriented? I think it's about, like what we're talking about, doing the work. I mean, how much fun did you have? You know, you've always been in class, Alexis, while you're doing television shows. She worked with Michael Howard Studios forever and now has another teacher for musical theater. I mean, I think when you're not working, it sucks. Let's just call a spade a spade. It sucks. It's not fun, and we were looking for validation, but I think we can find validation in getting around other creative people. And sometimes when we've left school and we think, well, I've done that, I've done school, you're not in the room where it happens. Go Hamilton. You're not in the room where it happens, and where the room where it happens is with all the teachers who are inspired to teach you. Find them in New York, find them in LA, find them in your hometown, find them in Seattle. Get in there and get your creative juices pumping, and keep getting better. Because you know, you have to be the barometer of your own self. Are you getting better? Are you getting better in dance? Are you taking your dance classes? I just had a wonderful friend of mine who has done a lot of pop singing and has worked quite a bit, but she wants to do more musical theater. She just called me and said, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. What do I need to do to go further? I want to do better in my auditions for musical theater. I want to do musical theater. And so we had a good talk, and I passed her on to Alexis, who knows a great musical theater teacher in LA. And again, when you get around other people who are doing it, it feeds your soul. The result sometimes, you guys, is not always everything you dreamed of either. So you got to stay in the moment. Stay in the moment. Yes, Ishel. Enjoy the process without succumbing to the pressure of the result. I just heard that quote and it really resonated with me as I'm getting older and trying to figure out if I'm fitting in new places. Forget fitting in. Like, who fits in, right? We're all so... Aren't we all so unique and wonderful? Like, truly? Like, look around. If we all look the same, how boring would that be? All the different stories that are out there to tell. That's what's so great about art and theater and storytelling through dance, acting, and singing. And you get to do that in auditions. You get to go in there and you get to figure out what you want to wear, right? Like, I love that. That's my favorite part. So if I get an audition for a role and I think right away, I'm like, oh, like, let's say for Velma. When I got auditioned for Velma for Chicago, they called me in for this last track when I came in to understudy Velma, and I got so excited and I thought, oh my God, I love Velma. Okay, what do I want to wear as Velma? And I literally was like, got into my closet, started, that's the first thing I do, is I put on the clothes, I do the makeup, I do the hair, and I'm like, okay, is this who I think Velma is? Then I get into the script, and then I go play around with that. I look at the scenes. If I got the scenes, I get to be able, you know, sometimes in callbacks you get at the scene. So I'm speaking to all different kinds of people who are on different places for musical theater. But, and I felt so ready to go in there. I practiced my song. I was ready to go. I'm an AMDA alum, so we are so lucky. We get to go and get tapings done right away whenever we want, for the most part, if there's availability at our school in LA and in New York. So take advantage, you guys. I'm 37 and I'm still taking advantage of that. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Yes, good. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ray! Raymond, our amazing Amos in Chicago right now. If you want to see a masterclass in acting and musical theater, you need to go see Raymond Bocor. I hope I'm saying that right. Raymond Bocor? Oh, he's our Amos. Thank you for joining. Wow, he's incredible. Check him out. Hey, Brandon. And then in the couple, I just have a couple of things that I've written down. And then basically your job is to audition. Guess what, guys? It's not to book. You have no control over booking everything. Yes, exactly. Oh my God, Alexis, we're on the same wavelength. So your job is to audition. You have no control over booking it. You really don't. But you do have control over doing the work and being prepared. You really do. And how many times have we gone to an audition and like, and you like got your book and you were like, I don't know what to sing and maybe I should sing this one. No. You go in there prepared. You go in there going, I'm going to sing this song first. And then if they want to see something else, I'm going to hear that song. Don't give them a choice. You walk in there and you know what you want to sing. You know what you want to share. You know what you're going to wear and how, for the dancers out there, and how you're going to go and walk into that room and get that choreography and make it your own. And the only way to do that, you guys, is you got to stay in class. You do. Or you got to create class, or you got to dance in your living room. You got to do something, because I know we all don't have money all the time. Hello, we're starving artists. So yeah, I think that's pretty much my bullet points. Is your job is to audition. That's your job. When you book, it's a celebration. It's so exciting. Stay in class. That's great, Rachel. Fantastic. Yeah, it's true. And so for auditioning, it's got to be fun, because it's the moment, right? And especially callbacks. Oh my gosh, you're in the room with all these people, instead of being like, oh God, like, are they gonna like me? And the only way we feel confident is why? Why do we feel confident? What makes us feel confident when we walk into a room? It's when we do the work. It's when we're in it every day, when we're putting our passion and our hard work in it, and then we go, oh my God, I'm getting better. Oh my God, yes, great. You know, it's like you walk in going, okay. And then of course, yes, when you get a job, yes, that's a good way to look at it, because we can do something else no one can. Absolutely. We are definitely special, but so is everybody. So I agree with that, but I also believe that we all in this earth have something to give. And if it's not performing, you guys, there's other things. If audition gives you anxiety and you're like, oh my God, I hate auditioning, well then listen to that. Change it if you can. Try, because our mind is so powerful. Or maybe it's that you want to do the other stuff. Maybe you want to be behind the scenes. Maybe you want to cast. Maybe you want to stage manage, you know? There's so many different things to do in this art form other than performance. And sometimes people just don't like it and don't want to audition, and there's just nothing to it, and it's hard. We'll listen to that too. We're all so different, we're all so unique, and we all have something to give. But auditions are a beast. So you got to do the work, guys. Your job is to audition. Get out there and audition like, I got the role. Today I got the role. I remember thinking in LA, and I'll close with this. Hard though. The catch-22, they want meat on your resume, but can't get meat without an offer. So many auditions this season, tons of callbacks, some final callbacks, no offers. Ugh. You know what, Rachel? I hear that, honey, but that my manager would say to you, you're banking. If you're getting callbacks and then you're getting final callbacks, like, you're banking. People are remembering you. They're bringing you back. You're just not right for their vision yet. That's out of your control, and you're going to make yourself go crazy going, yes, we have to go, dadgummit, get so mad and be upset. Yes, feel your feelings. It sucks to get cut. It sucks to get cut. Nobody likes to get cut. Unfortunately, that's the business we're in. That's the business you've chosen. And sometimes I say rejection's your best friend. Yeah, Rachel, absolutely. Like, it's just, think about it. Put yourself in the people's shoes. If they were casting, it's definitely about, you're not everybody's cup of tea. And is everybody your cup of tea? No. So do the work. Enjoy your life. After an audition, if you get cut, go have a coffee, call your friend, say, that sucked. Can we go watch a movie? Oh, great. Alexis, our co-founder of Broadway Arts Camp, just said, Liz Gilbert wrote Eat, Pray, Love, and her new book, Big Magic, talks a lot about this in terms of taking the pressure off of you and your creativity to be your only source of income. Absolutely. Oh my God. Guys, I think, this is just my opinion, it's okay to be a nanny. It's okay to be a personal assistant. It's okay to be an intern. It's okay to be a waiter. Hello, I'm marrying my waiter. That's a whole other ballgame, but yes, my fiance was my waiter. So like there's so much out there, you guys, that you can do if you focus so much on this, right? If I say, oh my God, this is what I want. Broadway's what I want. Broadway's what I want. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I have to get it. What happens to everything else around you? You're solely focused on this, and then if it doesn't happen, it's just awful. You got to let go of the grip. There is a thing I've seen. Hey, Tess, Oh, right. Alexis says she didn't quit her day job until after the massive